Test, 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 test. Okay. Test. I think I got it. Yeah, maybe let's move the volume up a little bit. Alright. Cool. Cool. Alright. I should probably pull up chat. Okay. Cool. Just getting everything set up. If you're just now joining, let me pull this off to the side. Okay. So, got this going here, and for this stream, I'm gonna briefly just explain everything that's going on and the current status of the Supreme script, and hopefully get something going here. Yeah, that's the plan. In the case, in the case that I can't get anything going before next Supreme drop, I have this should be a given. I will give you all a free month next month. I won't refund because it's a pain in the ass just with taxes and credit card companies, and also Stripe won't like that. But I will give you all a free month next month. Like, it won't charge all of your cards. So there's that. And yeah, I'm really just trying to help out, but at the same time, I do acknowledge the fact that for the past 2 weeks, I've been quite inconsistent with my streaming, and just the script, and I'm also like a little behind in terms of the Supreme script here. So I want to give back, and I also just feel quite bad about it. So yeah, that's just kind of the situation. So hopefully that's all good. Yeah, so I'll explain my current solution or current project part of the Supreme script that I'm working on, and I'll explain why it's taken so long and just etc. So, okay, let's get this going. So, right now I'm working on the manual CAPTCHA harvest, where you manually solve a CAPTCHA on your end and it works on the Supreme end, like it checks out fine. I've been working on that using a solution that a friend showed me, where you use this Flask server as a proxy, and then it doesn't matter what URL you get because it just like works. I'll explain. You'll see. But the issue is it's having trouble loading SSL, which is like HTTPS. So I need to figure out a solution. There we go. So I need to figure out a solution for that. And I'll showcase it now. And the reason, so that's the current thing I'm working on. But the reason it's taking so long is because before that I tried about 6 other solutions. One of them being I tried PyQt. This is like a snippet of the last thing I worked on, and this took like a long time because I made like a custom GUI for the reCAPTCHA solver, and then I made like a web view, and I also tried to make like a local proxy with it. And then I realized I could just do the same thing in Chrome driver using Selenium, so that's what I decided to go with. And then I encountered this issue with Selenium, but I would also get the issue doing this browser too. It's kind of a general thing. So let me show you. Also, if you have any questions or anything during the stream, just hit up the live chat or hit me up on Slack. Live chat is preferred though, the YouTube live chat. So let's run this shit, and I'll show you the error. So it says running, and ooh, okay. I forgot the last thing I did on this one. HTTPS. Let's actually disable all SSL for a second here. Should be 5001. It should be HTTP. That should be HTTP. All right. So yeah, the issue is here. When everything works fairly okay, and it does get this page and it loads and everything, but the issue is it gets stuck on waiting for and it infinitely loads all of the reCAPTCHA JavaScript, so reCAPTCHA.js. It infinitely loads all of that because the proxy isn't allowing HTTPS requests, and I'll show. So let me get rid of this, and I'll do the actual reCAPTCHA thing. So it's here. I will showcase this. Oh, cashmere sweater. All right, check out now. All right, and if we get this and this, that's two. That's the exact same scripts that Supreme uses for their CAPTCHA. If we get these right, notice how they're both HTTPS. Yeah, okay, secure SSL. If we get these and we run my script, and everything works, right, up to the point where it runs the web server, uses the proxy, gets the Supreme site, and then it just gets stuck. It's not stuck on loading this, it's stuck on loading these two things. And, okay, observation, if, let's get rid of you, if, let's close that, I go ahead, whoops, if I go ahead and disable, take off the HTTPS on both of these, I do that, you will see that the page now loads further, not that you can see, but here it doesn't say waiting for proxy tunnel anymore, it says waiting for gstatic.com, which is this one. Which actually isn't this one. It loaded this and then loaded this, but the issue is in this JavaScript it uses HTTPS URLs, so the only way for me to prevent SSL would be to go into the source code of both of these, manually get rid of all HTTPSs, and even then that's not a good idea. That's so redundant and not the most efficient idea. So I'm currently just been researching why exactly this local proxy I've created doesn't allow SSL requests. But yeah. Oh, and the beautiful part about the solution is it doesn't require you to change your host file. But notice it works if you do the Supreme New York checkout. The host file is not changed on this computer. Well, at least it is, but I reset it. And also at the same time, you can go to Supreme while you're loading this. So this is loading some fake page Supreme, and this is loading the real Supreme. So it's a nice localized solution. I just need to figure out why it doesn't allow SSL. I've tried this solution where let's go put the S back on both of these. Yeah, okay. I've tried this solution where you do this thing called SSL context add, and then you change this to HTTPS, and you go here, and now it just is establishing secure connection. So it's like the error, it's that everything I change just slightly changes what error I get, if that makes sense. But at the end of the day, this is a correct solution because I know a friend who uses this exact same thing in JavaScript. So I'm not sure exactly what the problem is. So that's kind of what I've been, this right here is what I've been dabbling with all week. And yeah, you might think it just loaded, but it definitely didn't, because if you hit submit, nothing happens because the CAPTCHA's not loaded. Because if the CAPTCHA's loaded, there'd be a badge right here that would pop out, which I actually think I can demonstrate if I go to localhost right now. Change the port, sorry. If I go to localhost right now, apparently not. Is the server loaded? Oh, right, it's HTTPS. So I go to the server right now. It's okay, I don't have a certificate. I gotta check out. You can see it's there. Yeah. I know this is not secure, but that's because I don't have a certificate generated, which still works. It's not a big deal. Wouldn't affect this. And if it did affect this, it would pull that up and say, yeah. I mean, yeah, and that doesn't even work. It's odd. It's quite odd. Not gonna lie. Not going to lie. So yeah, I mean, I'm not joking with you. Any solution you can remotely think of, I've definitely worked on this week. So I'm gonna step back from this and integrate this new CAPTCHA service that Braden showed in our Slack. supposedly pretty speedy, not too known on sneaker Twitter. So I'm gonna go and sign up with the premium, get this going, and hopefully this will work out for us. Pretty sketchy website here. Gotta choose the premium service. And ironically, I have to solve a CAPTCHA on their website. There's a road. Submit. Okay. Activation code. Alright, gotta check the old email here. Nothing yet. I gotta do this activation code thing here. Ah, here we go. That's a long code. Alright. Account has been actived. Really trusting this site with my card details. Alright, my account has been actived, everybody. Let's do this. Log in. Yeah. Okay, my password's incorrect, even though I entered it in a good 3 seconds ago. I guess I will reset it. It seems quite weird to do, given I literally just entered it in. Maybe I didn't. Recaptcha's getting on my nerves. Sorry, you have to solve hundreds of captchas on this website to get through. That's barely a hyperbole. Alright. Maybe that's it. Alright, nope. Alright. I gotta reset my password, even though I swear I just said it 2 seconds ago. Human Coder. This is the sketchiest website I've ever done captchas from. And that says a lot, because I've done a lot of captcha websites. Okay. Oh great, they even email you your password in plain text. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Alright. Didn't even have to reset my password, they just sent it in plain text. Just letting you know, if a website ever does that, you probably shouldn't use that website in terms of security. My little lesson for the day there. Okay, I'm all logged in. Whew, that was a process. I'm premium currently. Yeah, okay. It's $160 for 1,000 captchas. It's 40 cents more. Average response time's 8 seconds. Okay, for their captcha solving. And their 99.99 system uptime. You get that extra 0.99 with the premium. Okay. Please visit captchaboss.com for more details and API. I'm so lost right now, you don't even understand. What? Is it the same login on this site? Because it better be. Or else I'm about to be... What? Dude, what? I'm so lost right now. Is this the same website or is this a different website? CaptchaBoss.com. Now I'm back on Human Coder. Oh man. Alright. Oh my god. I can't even tell what that is. Okay. So we just went in a circle. Okay, it's pretty cool. CaptchaBoss.com. So when you go to CaptchaBoss.com, it's the exact same fucking thing. Alright. API. Well, that's a bit of a rip. Unfortunately, this service doesn't even support reCAPTCHA. Huh. Unfortunate. Alright. That was a slight waste of time. It's all good, though. Well, now we're back to square one. It's all good, though. Probably should have done that research before I clicked and seen that it doesn't do reCAPTCHA. So I guess I gotta figure this out. So it runs the server. Oh, probably need to get rid of that. There. And loads, because it's loading the two things. So time to consult Google. So if you locally, so this browser session has the proxy, like this local 5001 proxy. So this, okay. Flask connect. The HTTP connect method starts a two-way communication with the correct user. It can be used to open a tunnel for freedom. The connect method can be used to access websites that use SSL. The client asks an HTTP proxy server to tunnel. The connect is a, yeah, so it would say connect, yeah, URL, HTTP 1.1. Some proxy servers might need authority to create a tunnel. Proxy authorization. These all give 404s. Connect HTTP 404. Let me see. Okay. So, okay, yeah. So this is a browser session, right? And let's mimic getting this page on the proxy browser session, because this browser session is affected by the proxy. When I do that, it says the site can be reached. Error, tunnel connection failed. Tunnel connection failed. Unfortunately, tunnel connection failed is a very... you missed. I signed up and attempted to use the service that Braden sent in the Slack. It doesn't support reCAPTCHA, so I had to just abandon that. And I also explained what I've been working on all week with my new proxy Selenium solution to the manual CAPTCHA. If you want, I can explain it like briefly if you weren't here for it. Just let me know. It's not a big deal. But yeah, so now we're just working on the proxy solution thing again, trying to put together the pieces. All right, one moment. Just found an interesting. Sorry, I just thought of an interesting idea. One moment. Yeah, wire proxy. Fuck off. Alright. Okay. So, explaining, let me go ahead and briefly explain my solution that I've been working on. So, I tried to think, and I also asked around with some friends, of a new solution regarding the manual CAPTCHA solving. So our previous solution was either just using this URL, hosting this with Flask, and then just solving it on there, which clearly didn't work. We had errors with it. So I then tried to do the hosts file, where the URL would be supreme, whatever I put, and I would just get that, and that also still didn't work. If you watched that was about last week. So this week I thought, what is a way that I could, it's not mimicking, what is a way I could actually have the URL be the Supreme New York checkout one. So what I did was, I thought to myself for a little while, holy shit, I might have just thought of a way to do this. Okay, I'll continue explaining, and then I'll do the idea that I just thought of. Okay, sorry, my mind is racing. Okay, I just thought of something that might work. But so what I did is I ended up using something similar to the very first solution. I did use actually, let me explain it in full context. So then earlier this week, I tried to make something with Qt, PyQt. It's a like a graphics interface library, and it allows you to make like custom GUIs for applications. So I made like a custom CAPTCHA harvesting GUI, and then I made like a custom WebKit browser, kind of like what Peter does on Twitter. Peter's like that, like young developer guy, super chill. So I tried to do that, and then I realized that I could just do the same thing I was trying to do using Selenium. So what I'm doing now is I make a Chrome driver, but I make it with a proxy that is the I make it with a proxy that is this Flask server. So then, when I get the Supreme URL, it just works. It masks any URLs I try to get. It just happens. Like I'll show you. It's pretty cool. Let me pull up a different terminal actually. There. Okay. So when I pull this up, the server, as you can see, is running on the local URL. I don't have hosts forwarded, but when I get supremenewyork.com/checkout, it loads. So this is where the error comes in. This isn't loading the Supreme site. This is loading my Supreme API manual harvest. But then if I also, this is kind of the beauty of this solution, you don't have to forward hosts. You don't have to do the hosts, and also if you check this browser, here I am getting Supreme New York just fine. So it's like you can, one instance of your browser, like one instance of your computer will have this token harvesting, and one instance, it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't affect the rest of your computer. So you don't have to change hosts or anything. So the issue with this is as you can see, there's no reCAPTCHA on this page because it can't load the reCAPTCHA, because it can't load HTTPS pages. So if I try to load HTTPS google.com, it's going to give me an error. If I try to load HTTP google.com, it'll be just fine. If I try to load HTTP.com Google/checkout, it'll work just fine. It'll be the same thing as the Supreme thing. Because the way this proxy works is any URL I put in here, it'll just mimic as the server. So clearly what I need to do is, okay, trying to think. So the proxy changes all URLs to what it wants it to be, like, if that makes any sense. It's like google.com/checkout. Now it's working. You could do anything.com/checkout. You could do anything.net/checkout and it would work. You feel me? So I think the error is it's trying to get these pages. Also, it's trying to get HTTPS, which doesn't work. I feel like what I might need to do is using requests to get these pages and put in manually the script, if that makes any sense. So I'll explain. Okay. Yep, that's the code. Okay. So I call this one script 1. This is a kind of messy solution, but it might work. Script 1. Here I pass in script 1, and script 2 equals request.get. Okay. No idea if this is gonna work. Probably won't run. Probably won't work first run because nothing ever does. But okay, so that loaded really quickly, but I don't think it loaded right because I don't see the CAPTCHA. But I do see the source here. Text JavaScript source. Jeez, it's like basically the whole page. Script response. Ooh, I gotta get .text here. That's could be why. Weird. It's even in there. Fresh. Weird. Now it just like ignores it if I do that solution. Even though it isn't the source here. Oh, I might know why. Let me look at this. Let me go to the URL here. And let me do a string comparison. Okay. You got that. Oh, ooh, that was dumb. You got this. Okay. It's a fucking mess, but it's whatever. And then you got, did I close the page? No, I didn't. Then you got this. Also a fucking mess, but it's whatever. I might know what the situation is here. Okay. Yeah, okay. So the dot text version did this instead of like this. So for custom symbols, it did hexadecimal. So I just gotta encode it UTF-8, I think. We'll see if this fixes it. Dot encode UTF-8. Let's see if my memory serves me right and that fixes it. Let me check the source. It's okay if it doesn't, because there's a ton of commands you can do. Yeah, no. Yeah, it is. It's really annoying. Decode. I don't think it would be a decode, but I mean, hey, whatever. Yeah, no. Alright. Shout out to Google. Shout outs to Google. This might not work. h.unescape. Let's get rid of this decode. Yeah, there's no way that works. I think I gotta import that, or not. Apparently I already have an HTML parser. Yeah, okay. This is getting on my nerves. I'm here, I promise. I'm just on my other monitor. Maybe fucking, because that didn't work. Maybe not overcomplicated, maybe just dot content. Man. Fucking all these and pound 34s. Woo! That's gonna get me angry. Alright. Fucking, I don't know why that module for the HTML entity decoding. Okay. Alright. Oh. It would also be interesting to see how this does when everything gets going. US is messed up. Yeah, I heard US is just crazy. I also heard all the capture services took so long. Yeah, I mean, I think this will be pretty damn good when this does get going. It's just a matter of getting it going. Cause just little things like this shit, like, oh man, don't get me started. It's been a long week. I have next week off though, so I get to work all week. I'm actually so hyped. No school to get in the way. It's a good feeling. So next week my productivity, and I think I'll stream like every day. I'm going to Amsterdam next weekend, but that shouldn't really affect the group because I'm inactive during weekends anyways. So, okay. Hyperbolic time chamber vibes. Some funny shit. Okay, so this isn't gonna work. I already expect that. But why? Like, why the fuck doesn't this work? Print. What's the shitty HTML code that's pissing me off? It's, what does it show me? And pound 34. Right? Print that. Okay, I'm gonna copy exactly how they do it on Stack Overflow. Okay, h dot unescape. Okay, unescape that. And let's see what it gives us. Why does it give you the exact same thing? What is this library? H dot unescape. If you give it an HTML code, it should give you back. Well, now I know why that. Okay, at least I'm getting the base as to why it's not working, because this just isn't working. But why though? Okay, maybe this library will come through. Supposedly this might do the magic. If it's a double quote, it's a success. If it's not, global name H isn't defined. Oh, whoops. Oh, shit, that gave me a double quote. You see that? Alright, alright, okay. Alright. Oh, please be fixed. Nope, not happening. Replace entities. That worked for this. That did give me a double quote. So we're getting somewhere. So, okay. So that should print a single quote. Yep, alright. Or double quote. And this, yeah. 34s. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do print replace entities script 1. I can't even tell. Yeah, I see some double quotes here. Alright. Let's go to the top where I can get a control going here. I do not see any of those 34s. Okay. So I just need to do script 1. It just didn't work when I tried to mash it in there. Script 1 equals replace entity script 1. Alright, let's see if this works. Okay, let's check the source. Jesus, what? Print script 1. Just to make sure I'm not going insane here, I'm going to do a string comparison of these two. I'm almost 1,000% sure that the script, the text that it printed out in console is normal, and the text it printed out in this HTML has the unescaped. But that's weird because I passed that in. So that means somewhere here it does the escaping. Let's see this. Yeah, right here. See, all these. Even though this is the text I pass in. Script 1 was a place. Script 1. Print script 1. Right before I print script 1, it gives me this without the quotes. I pass it in here. Bang. This is where it messes up. Yeah. Then it does that here too. Maybe I need to be really explicit and say str script 1. Now I'm getting internal server. ASCII can't. Okay. Let's consult Google. ASCII can't.
Kind of a random solution would be in this folder, making a new folder called JS. 2 new files. What are they? Oh yeah, right here. 2 new files. We could do an API.js. We could do a recap.js. Yeah, okay. Man, it's just so much. I don't get why it just doesn't work if I do. Whew. And the most unfortunate part is these tutorials make me feel like I'm making myself look so incompetent in front of all of you. Especially, I just feel bad because you guys are paying me monthly, and I'm sitting over here just struggling on such like random basic errors, and it's weird. I don't get it. I never encounter such like confusion. I don't know why I'm unable to solve this. It's killing me. It is just messing with me, and I don't get what it is. I'm finally able to get it, and then I have this random SSL error that I haven't been able to solve all week. Ah, man, it's rough. So that's just not gonna work. Actually, I can probably just undo all this. Let's put you back. Let's get rid of you. Now we're back to square one. Again. Establishing secure connection. Man. One moment. Let's go back and just look at this from a perspective, okay? We have this going. The main URL, this one, when you do HTTP requests, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do, it's the Flask server. When you do an HTTPS request, and you do some shit like this, or actually, let's do google.com. Search Google. As you can see, it does try. Oh shit. Mark my fucking words. I will have this done. I will have this done by next Wednesday night. I am so determined. I will actually go insane if I don't have a beautiful script working for you guys by next drop. Ugh. And also at the beginning of the stream, I said to the group that if I don't have the script working by next drop, I'll give you all next month free, because just like I feel bad, and like what's it called? I just feel bad. I've been inconsistent and about a month behind on the script, so it's all good. Yeah, man, I'm racking my brain here. I'm so embarrassed. I just feel like I should meet my standards here. I it's just mystifying. It's mystifying, man. Potentially a bad idea. Let me just try changing the port. As I said, prefacing this with potentially a bad idea. Yeah, permission denied, because it's an actual port that's used. Let's try 80. It's also going to be permission denied, I'm pretty sure. I'm just trying ports that are like actually used by the network. But I'm assuming they just will give me that, yeah. For good reason. What if I allow the requests? Actually, let's call this prox. Yeah, pass in the URL. Let's go ahead and import requests. I'm using my take on
Ah, fuck. Wait, what just happened on my browser? Okay, sorry, I thought I saw something. Okay, let's go back to my original port. Whoops. Wait a second. Now we're getting a 405. I might have to call it a night for a bit. Or call it a night for the night. Man. I will have this fixed. Like, you fucking count on it, alright? I will definitely have this error fixed. I'm probably gonna do some off-stream work for like half an hour and see if I can do something. Listen to some music maybe. See if I can get it going. But, Kobe. I'm just wanna, yeah, see if I can get this fixed off stream. Yeah, man, I've never been so frustrated about an error. I think this is top 3 errors I've ever had. There was one that probably tops this. It took me about 2.5 weeks to fix with Adidas last year with the checkout on the UK, and I did get that fixed. So mark my words, this shit's gonna be fixed, and this is gonna be the most lit script by next Thursday for US and UK with manual CAPTCHA and automatic CAPTCHA. Yeah, I'm gonna surprise you guys. It's gonna be like fucking Christmas morning, alright? I will probably stream a few times next week, but it depends on the second I get the manual CAPTCHA done, I'm gonna stream so much, but I don't think I'll stream a ton of me trying to fix the manual CAPTCHA just because it's gonna stress me out. But yeah, like, trust, I will get this fixed. It's just networking errors at this point, which is just kind of complicated. But yeah, thank you for watching. Shout out to you, Chroma Key, for being an OG supporter. Oh, and also, I'll probably quickly just, not quickly, not in a rush type way, but I'll also probably just go ahead and make another script pretty soon here. Probably the Apple API. Just so I can bang that out and get that done with, so I can have a script for you guys you can use. And I think the drop's coming up in a few weeks here, so I want you guys to be ready for that. I don't want it to creep up on me and be too late by the time I've been doing this. So yeah, I'll have the Apple API done pretty soon. So yeah, yeah, cool. Thank you for watching. Again, shout out to you, Chroma Key, OG supporter. Always accompanying me on these streams, supporting me, so I appreciate it. Peace, bro. Have a good one.